Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now we got the big one. It's the big one, Elizabeth. It's the big one coming up. Yeah, it's the big one coming up, man. About, what, 6 days now? Terence Bud Crawford, the living legend, two-division undisputed, rightfully so, two-division undisputed, versus, hey, the face of boxing. Also, probably a first ballot Hall of Famer, four-division champion, And, hey, he's a one-division undisputed. At least somebody became undisputed, right? Me, I got asterisks next to it, but hey, both of these guys are very, very decorated. So they're about to fight. Only thing, you know, with the fight is one guy is a whole lot smaller than the other guy. Because one guy ain't going to fight the best guys in his division. Now, I'm just going to be real. This is supposed to be Canelo versus David Morrell or David Benavidez. The good guys in his division, because Canelo been fighting the Munguias, the Belangas, the John Ryders, and ain't nobody been thinking those guys going to beat Canelo. So we got to get a little dude, Wade, that fought at 154, and everybody tried to say, hey, he had a hard fight at 154. How is he going to go way up to hit 168 to challenge Canelo, who's ruling the 168-pound division? Right? Well, the reason why we got to ask this question is because the people that was in the 168 pounds that were his mandatories, he didn't have to fight. So there you have it. So let me make sure we preface that with that. But hey, the fight, is a 50-50 fight because of Terence Crawford. That's why it's a 50-50 fight. Because nobody else coming from that many divisions down. If you got a 2 divisions or 3 divisions, ain't nobody else going to be 50-50 with Canelo. Except Terence Crawford. So there's got to be something about Terence Crawford. Well, I'll tell you what Canelo thinks about Terence Crawford. Y'all gonna have to agree. In your lifetime, you ain't seen no better boxer than Floyd Money Mayweather. Complete boxer. Now, unless you're a little bit older and you saw Roy Jones Jr. But other than that, you ain't really seen nobody on Floyd Mayweather's level. Because let me just make sure this is clear. He's 50-0 and 49-0 and whatever, it was an O. And ain't nobody got close except Castillo. Other than that, nothing. Right? Floyd Mayweather is considered the best defensive fighter ever because that's what they try to say in New Russia. But forget that. Forget the defense. He was one of the most potent and skilled offensive fighters in terms of his percentage of hitting people when he threw punches. The ratio, that was also high. People don't like to talk about that. Floyd was very accurate. So Floyd is one of the best ever. His ring IQ is unparalleled, unrivaled, right? One of the baddest dudes, like him or loathe him. Well, Canelo Alvarez says, damn it, Terence Crawford's better than Floyd Mayweather. He says he's better than Floyd Mayweather. His reasoning is, damn it, he switches up from both sides. And, basically, he's real good from both sides. It's not like I just switched to be switching. He's real good from both sides. We've had switch hitters, man. We got a few of them out there. I'm going to tell you somebody else switch hit y'all be trying to egg is Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz be over there switch hitting and really beat Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez and sitting out here can't get fights and people try to act like they don't see Jermaine Ortiz. But whatever, I see Jermaine. Bottom line is this. Floyd Mayweather ain't as good as Terence Crawford, is what Canelo Alvarez is saying. And this is another one he says, and this is one you never hear. He said Terence Crawford is more intelligent than Floyd Mayweather. Right? Damn. Right? So check this out, y'all. Because here's the problem. Here's the problem. Now, I'm cool with it. Okay, if Terence Crawford is more intelligent or better than Floyd Mayweather, I can live with that. I can live with Floyd Mayweather being the GOAT. I can live with either one of those. Here's the issue, though. You can't. Because you hate both of them, right? Boxing's BTBG. What did I tell y'all before? Here's the question I've always asked. So you can just really put yourself into the category you are. You don't like Floyd Mayweather. You don't like Andre Ward. You don't like Deontay Wilder. And you don't like Terence Crawford. You don't like all of those, right? If you're capable for not liking all of those, damn it, you have issues. And go to a place and get those issues checked out. right? Because they all box different. They don't have too much in common. But Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, okay, you don't like neither one of them. So now, what did Canelo say that for? Did he say that to sell the fight? Is that the one you're gonna roll with? Did you say that because Crawford, he don't really think that he's saying that Crawford just that? Did he say anybody's saying mentioning Floyd Mayweather because Mayweather's awesome, or he's just hating on Mayweather? Where are you gonna go with this one? Because at the bottom of the line, both of these guys are awesome, right? Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford's more awesome than Floyd Mayweather. Now we saw what Floyd Mayweather did to the old boy, right? So that's one of them outlandish statements, because Canelo will make some, because look, somebody else that I know would have beat Canelo Alvarez at 154 or 160, Demetrius Andrade. He said Demetrius Andrade is a horrible fighter, because he says outlandish stuff. He's a horrible fighter. I don't fight Mexicans, but fought the ones he can beat. He says that. Some crazy stuff out there. So this is probably one of the things. I don't know if you guys are going to go with he's just saying this to sell the fight, or Terence Crawford's really better than Floyd Mayweather, which makes Terence Crawford the GOAT probably. So figure out what you're going to say. But I'm going to tell you what Canelo says. Terence Crawford is better than Floyd Mayweather and more intelligent. Can you live with that? Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. Get ready for it. And I'm up out of here, y'all.